Adventurer Geoff Wilson, or Geoff the Vet as he's affectionately known, is in preparation for another incredible journey across Antarctica. He's been busy training at Currumbin Beach ahead of the expedition, where he'll raise much needed funds for the McGrath Foundation and attempt to break a few records along the way.
This is a journey that's been close to my heart for a long time. It's taken 5 years to get the permission to enter the parts of Antarctica that I want to, but the simple thing is we're chasing 3 records. One, the first Australian to the pole of inaccessibility, which is that part of Antarctica furthest from any coastline. And then once I've got there, I turn to the South Pole. I'll get there for the second time in my adventure career. And then the hard slog, 880 kilometres up a thing called Dome Argus. So imagine Dome Argus is that highest point of the Antarctic plateau. It's where all the ice comes from, that comes to the coast and then drops into the sea. It's really the start point of Antarctica, and it's the highest and coldest place in Antarctica, making it one of the harshest places on the planet. No human beings ever climbed it, which is amazing to me. They've flown an aircraft and landed on the top of it. That's how big it is. But imagine it's like a massive Ayers rock that goes for thousands of kilometres in any direction. It's a bit like a dome, that's why it's called Dome Argus. So that's the end point challenge. This one will be mentally, I think, probably the toughest because of any other journey I've done, there's at least been someone before me, or it's not really a voyage of exploration. This one is purely exploration. There's 880 kilometres of ice there that no human being set foot on. And that to me is exciting, but it also brings a whole lot of unknowns. So is there crevassing in there? If I get a storm on top of Dome Argus, what happens? Will I be able to withstand the temperatures that are going to be up there? There's a lot of unknowns on this one. The amazing thing on this one, the Russians have been the only guys with the balls to support it. So I'm fully Russian supported out of a place called Thor's Hammer or Novorossiysk Station on the Antarctic coast. The Russian team have been amazing. They've moved fuel to allow an aircraft to get to me if I have an accident. So the original journey was totally unsupported. And then obviously going to government with that was very difficult. So we had to go back and build a support plan. So all the SAR cover, or search and rescue cover, is done by these incredibly hardy Russians down there. So I have full confidence in them. If something goes wrong, they'll get to me eventually. Well, the cool thing with this one, Reg, we'll be connected by satellite the whole time, which has never happened before from an Antarctic expedition. So I'll be pumping images out, everyone will feel like they're there with me. So although I'm solo, I'll have the whole of the coast behind me. Yeah, we'll self-film it, so 47 Below was the film from the last one. That's played in 44 countries around the world. It's been an amazing kind of stimulus for young people to get outside and adventure. That's still one of my core themes, get people off the couch. So this one will be a real voyage of what happens to the human mind with 90 days solo, and also telling the story of the challenge. But as ever, the root cause for me is still the McGrath nurses, getting them into communities around Australia. There's still big, vast tracts of our great country where if a woman gets sick with breast cancer, she's got no support. She's got to drive for 3-4 hours to go and get chemo, drive all the way back. Whereas with the McGrath nurse, it changes their whole journey. And for me, it's very like a solo journey with the Russians in support. For a woman in breast cancer, McGrath nurses in support, the relationship's the same. So, that's what it's about. It's about raising funds. Gala Ball is going to be the kick-off fundraiser. It's going to be super fun. We just found out last night that there's 2 beautiful pink Argyle diamonds being named and then set for the expedition. You get a chance to win one of those. You can bid for the other one. It's a whopper of a diamond. So it's a celebration of everything on the coast. It's up in Brizzy at the Convention Centre on October 19th. Get along, get a ticket. If you get onto thelongestjourney.com.au, the tickets are on there. Love to see you there.